for the serious gamer.
It's Spider-Bite from NextGenTactics.com.
And Guns for Hire.
This is Charlie Spec Ops Homeland Security. This is the longest mission in the series. It's actually 3 videos long. Sorry about that, but you know, there's 5 waves of hostiles.
Yeah, and I was just saying, mentioning to Spider-Bite before we did this, the reason why it takes so long is the position that we take. You know, it's not overly aggressive or you know, full of glory and everything like that, but it's extremely effective, and I personally think it's the absolute best place to position yourself in order to win this without dying or compromising yourselves.
Yeah, one of the key points here is that we're keeping distance between us, so that, you know, if there's a grenade thrown at us, we're not going to both go down. As well, starting in the second wave, you end up getting Predator missiles launched at you, and if you're standing too close, they're going to take both of you down at the same time.
Yeah, again, I mean, this is a narrow sort of area that we're in, so that distance is critical. I mean, yeah, we want to cover different angles and everything like that, but as Spider said, one of those Predator missiles come down, and we both die. I mean, what the hell? You're going to be restarting this mission over and over again.
Yeah, and again, it's the longest one, so you don't want to get to wave 5 and die.
Nah, way too long. You don't want to be spending hours doing this.
Yeah. And down this alley, like, there's only one way to get in. I mean, they can come through the building just on the left-hand side. There's a doorway right there, or on the far end, but they can't flank you or anything. And, you know, my position, if I position back further, they can actually see there's a fence around the back. They can actually see you, so you don't want to be too far back. Right behind this dumpster is the perfect spot.
And you'll notice once in a while we try to coordinate. Like if I'm running low, my main job at this point here is to nail dudes that are coming out of that doorway, and anyone's immediately coming from the right. Like we said before, there's only one way they're coming. So this location is absolute paramount, and it's, you know, it's perfect. It's the easiest way to get the 3 stars on this.
Oh damn! It's a tire bomb. Did you see that tire bomb coming at us? It stopped. It's a tire coming at us. What the hell?
No!
No! See what I mean? Here's a fence right here. Let me actually go back here. I don't recommend doing it beyond wave 1. But you can actually go back here and shoot some of the enemies that are on the roadway, as well as in the diner. But like I said, it's kind of volatile back there, so you don't want to really do that very often or beyond the first wave.
Yeah, another cool thing about our positions here is that if either of us gets hit and we're down and we need to revive, it's very, very easy for one of us to crawl over to the other person without the other person having to change their viewpoint, still maintaining cover on the only place they can come through, and then the other person can easily cover that area.
Okay, so we got five hostiles left, so we're doing pretty good. Obviously, this is only the first wave, so...
Again, don't get too antsy. You don't want to be getting through it, especially if you're in, like, later waves, and there's like, oh, there's only 2 left. Well, you're on veteran. One dude can take you down real damn fast, and if you're both getting like, hey, I'm gonna kill them all, then, and you both get shot, you're going to be really pissed off to do this over again.
Yeah, so at the beginning of the first wave, you actually spawn, there's a sentry gun, and there's actually another sentry gun inside the diner, so that's what Guns was doing there. He placed the second sentry gun. We actually split up the views just based on the waves, so my view was on wave 1, Guns is on wave 2, and so on. So you'll get a better viewpoint of where Guns is sitting here. And what he sees.
Yeah, right on the doorway there, like that, right where I'm looking, right beyond that 3 tiles of my immediate left there is the entrance. And they come plowing out there. They do not turn around and shoot you unless you move out too far to the left, or to the right rather.
Yeah, those sentry guns, they don't last very long.
Yeah, sometimes you can get lucky. If you get a good positioning, you'll get a few kills, but... And that's what I was talking about. See, the guys come out, it's easy to kill them, it's super easy to drop enemies coming out of that house, or the store.
So they have the AGM online, so we've got some Predator missiles that are going to be coming down on us. Now, when the Predator missiles come down, I think they have Predator missiles this wave. Anyways, if not, it's the next wave. But the Predator missiles, like, they'll give you a warning. I think Ghost or Price or Soap or whoever.
They spotted you.
Okay, Overlord.
Oh, no.
It's Overlord.
Yeah, you know, you're right. Their Predator missiles are on this one.
So he'll give you a warning, and he'll either say the AGM has spotted you, which isn't that big a deal. When he says the AGM is firing directly on your position, that's when you want to take cover. Guns actually has not a bad position here, where he is. But my position, see where I just moved to the left? That's the best position to take, and that's where he actually said it's firing directly upon your position, and I moved over to the left to try and get some cover from the diner, because if I'm on the right-hand side, I'm sort of in a more open area. I mean, you still get hit every now and then, depends on how, you know, how close the Predator missile hits.
And if you'll notice, if you're looking at Spider's view in the top corner there, or even mine, when the Predator's coming down, this position is great because if it's hitting on an angle from the left-hand side, it's hitting the rooftop, which is bypassing us a lot. It's a very narrow area that the Predator missile can actually penetrate, so this is why this area here is critical in order to beat it on Veteran.
Yeah, and again, if one of us gets hit, we got enough separation that it's not going to take us both out.
And you notice here, it's a lot of... The reason why it takes a long time is we're not aggressive. We don't go out looking for them. We're not going, you know, hunting them down. They will come to you. They will always come to you. They'll either come through the house or the far end there. You just have to be patient.
Yeah, sentry gun's closed.
Oh, the sentry gun is done.
Too many can repair it.
It's a little bit boring. Like, if you see mine, there's not really much to it. I'm just sort of sitting there, pegging them as they come out. There's really not much challenge. I think Spider-Bite's got the more dangerous position because he ends up getting hit by the Predator a lot in this.
Yeah, and then later on in later rounds, you'll actually they'll end up having choppers shooting at you and BTRs. Although, you know, in the spot we're at, the BTR is pretty much ineffective.
Yeah, the BTR doesn't come close to us.
No, it can't fire at you. It stays on the road, so we'll see that in one of the later rounds. So we got 5 left. Again, this is part 1. Part 1 is the first 2 waves. Part 2 is the middle, or the second 2 waves, and part 3 is the last and final wave, wave 5. So we're almost done here. We got one more hostile. And again, they just keep coming to you, so...
I'm getting antsy.
Come on, come on, come on. And there he is. So that's Wave 2. And this is Homeland Security, Charlie Special Ops. And I'm Spiderbite for NextGenTactics.com.
And I'm Guns for Hire. Make sure you watch the other parts.